Merry Christmas! Thank you for joining us. In this video I'm going to show you how to make these funky Swedish heart baskets. Just like this one here. They're so cool, they're woven. You can put little gifts in them and then you can hang them on your tree. Let's try and make one, shall we? Now, I've made this one in red and white, and I'm going to do another one in red and white now, just because I think the contrast looks really cool. But you could use any coloured paper you like, so whatever you have at home. The first thing we need to do is to cut out our heart template from this page here. Now I'm going to roughly cut it out first, and then I'm going to do the neat tidying up. It's always easier to cut out the rough bit first and then do like the curves and things when it's separate from the sheet, and you can turn it around a little bit easier. Okay, now what I need to do is take my, I'll just put that down, that template down for a moment. I need to take my coloured piece of paper and I just need to fold it in half for a moment. So line up the corners and then push down right across the middle there. And I need to line up my heart template with this line here against the fold. So where I folded it over, that straight line needs to be there. It even says on the template, line this edge up with the fold on your paper. And now again I'm going to cut round it. Now this time I'm going to do my best to do it all in one go, because there we go, I don't want to have to move my template while I'm doing this. So that's my heart cut out in red. And then do you see there are these grey lines down the middle there? And those grey lines we really need. Now I need to be careful not to overcut them, because I don't want these little tail bits to come off, but I do need them to be cut. And I need them to be cut all the way to the bottom, otherwise the next bit won't work. So I have to cut all the way down to there. And again. Now, while I'm doing this, I must be sure cut to the end, otherwise the weaving section that I do next won't work. Now, I've done one side in red, I'm going to do the other side in this sort of yellowy colour, simply because, if I'm totally honest with you, I forgot a white piece of paper. So, I'm going to fold this over, and I'm going to do exactly the same thing again. Do you notice in the offcuts I've got enough to make two from two pieces of paper, so don't throw away your offcuts, you could just make another one. Maybe you can use your first one as a practice and then do it in neat the second time round. So let's cut out the heart shape first of all. And then let's go down those lines again. Do you remember those lines? We need to cut those tails. Oh, here we go. This is a fun one because we're not going to glue this together, we're going to weave it together. So whilst at first it is a little bit tricky, I'll be totally honest with you, if you have some patience this is going to look cracking. So I'm going to put my heart template to the side just in case I'm feeling like doing some more craft later on today, and then I can do it again with these offcuts, can't I? I'm going to get these two pieces now, I'm going to lay them like this, so you can see here they're making a heart shape. I've put them on a contrasting colour. There you can see that's the heart shape that we can see here, and I'm going to start weaving them. So I have to go over, under, over, under. Keep that in your head, over, under, over, under. So I'm going to go over the white sheet, then under or through. Probably more accurate, isn't it, rather than over and under. Then I'm going to go over again, and then I'm going to go through. So I've made one line of my pattern. Now that's just one line. I now need to do the opposite pattern with the second tail, or the second line of things. So because I went over first, I am going to go under this second time. And then I'm going to go over. And then under. And then finish it off by going over again. Now we are halfway through when I've done this. So well done if you're keeping up at home. Don't be frustrated, it is a bit fiddly, okay? Just be patient, take your time, it'll look great. So now we're back to line 1 again, so we need to go over and under. See that check pattern that is on this one here? That's what we're trying to copy, and so far, so good. Look, we've got our check pattern appearing. Over, under, over, under. Okay. Come on, Dave. One more line to do. And then, because this is the last one, I'll now need to do the under. Then over. And then under. And then last but never least, we're gonna go, when it comes out the other side, over. Hooray! Oh, there we are. Look at that. Does that not look fantastic? So you see now why it's like a heart basket? Because look, I can open it up and I can put sweets in there or gifts or something for a friend. How cool. Now, one of the uses for this here could be I can make a handle for my heart basket. So I might take some of this colour here, this red, nice red paper, and cut this. And then I can either use glue or double-sided sticky, or if you really need to, you could just use a staple to attach this loop to the inside of the basket. Look, I'm going to put it on the inside of the basket. Whatever you do, you want to make sure it is a good strong handle. So if you do feel like using a staple or sticky tape, that's absolutely fine. Only because when we put some sweets on it and give it to a friend or hang it on our tree or something, we want to make sure that the handle doesn't fall off in our hand and our lovely work, our basket, falls on the floor. We don't want that, do we? So there you are. I have made a lovely little heart basket. It is all woven. Now you can see I've used slightly different colours, but because this template can be used as many times as I like, I could make a heart basket with blue and green, couldn't I? Or with brown and orange, or pink and purple, or whatever colours that pop into your head, or whatever colour paper you happen to have at home. So why not experiment and see what different colours you think go together really well? Well, there you go. Have a load of fun making your Swedish paper heart baskets, and I hope that you have a very Merry Christmas. If you find that you've gone too far and you cut too much on your heart template, you could just download another one from kf.church/Christmas. You'll find another download sheet there that you can print off at home if you've made a mistake. Have a brilliant Christmas, and I hope to see you again very soon. Merry Christmas, grace and peace, folks. Bye.